Hi everyone, so today I figured that I would make this video that I have seen this made before, this idea of like ranking the ugliest Lolita dresses, and some of my choices are gonna be in other people's videos. I'll link them down below in case you want to see those too. Hopefully this is like an extended version of those videos because I went through Lolliberry to see pretty much all of the ugly dresses that I could find from all brands. So this is gonna be separated into two parts. So part one is gonna be dresses from 2003 to 2023, I believe, or rather 2013. And the next are 2014 to present day, or 2024 rather. And these are my choices. So I'm gonna be ranking them from most ugly to least ugly, basically. So this one here is Alice in the Pirates jewelry print apron JSK from 2007, I believe. And this is one that, for one, okay, let me tell you something about me at first, to start off with. I don't really like empire waists. I think I like sack dresses more somehow than I like empire waists, because at least you can turn a sack dress into a natural waist dress if you cinch it at the waist, but an empire waist is always gonna look weird if you try to style it as if it were a natural waist dress. So to me it's always gonna be a point against it. However, I'm not gonna place, no dress here is here only because it's an empire waist or because it's a sack dress. That's not, it has to be like several things or a few things wrong with it, I think, for it to deserve being here. But anyways, this is Alice in the Pirates jewelry print, I think I said. This is gonna go in I think, because it's not that ugly on its own, but I think there's a combination of the apron here and the kind of triangle look that it has and the empire waist and the fact that the apron starts at the empire waist itself that I just think is not very nice. And also the print itself, I don't like it. So it's a combination of the cut and the print. This one here, the Sweet Devil JSK by Alice in the Pirates as well. Let's see when it came out. 2013. That's from 2013. I actually really like this. I've only seen a few people say that it's ugly or say that they don't like it. I don't really see it, to be honest. I think it's very pretty. It's not like the main one. It's not precisely in my wish list, but I wouldn't be mad if I were to have it on sale or something. This one is called, let's see, this is My Blood Balloon JSK 2005, also by Alice in the Pirates. I'm gonna have it, I honestly want to have it on ugly. I'm gonna leave it here with the other one. First of all, the whole balloon thing in general to me is something that I'm not really a fan of that kind of cut of dress. It was trendy. I do remember that it was trendy back when this probably came out. It was probably trendy then, because I remember that balloon dresses were a thing, but I don't like the look of it. And the print itself, I guess I appreciate the fact that it's a pirate print, because believe it or not, Alice in the Pirates actually doesn't have that many pirate prints. But I don't like the look as a whole. I just don't like the effect of it, so I'm gonna have it on so yeah. So this is British Bear, Angelic Pretty British Bear in the infamous yellow colorway. I think it's pretty, actually. I don't know, it's not really that much of an official colorway. It was like limited edition or something, but I think it's pretty. I get that it's a little bit of a garish combination, but I don't know, I think that the yellow tartan is cute and I like it. I think I like having certain unusual colors in Lolita, not necessarily unusual color palettes, because not all colors go with other colors, but yeah, I do appreciate that color, and I think it fits the theme. It has the effect it's supposed to have, you know. So, oh, British Bear is actually from 2015. This colorway is anyway. Next one is Angelic Pretty Love Heart Chiffon JSK from 2010. The only thing that I don't like really is just the kind of weird chiffon detail here. It's kind of supposed to be heart-shaped, but when you actually look at it from the front, it's not really that pretty. It looks really strange. Like, you can't really make sense of it unless you really take a good look at it, which is why I'm gonna put it on It Was a Choice, because there's only one thing that I don't really like about it. Next is Melody Toys High Waist JSK from 2014. Wait, this is actually from 2015. It's not actually 2013. I said that earlier, but it's not. I don't like Melody Toys. Only reason why I don't like this, it's not just because of the empire waist, it's also because of the 3 bows on the front at the waist, because they kind of remind me of like this creepy picture of like this goat or something with 3 eyes, and every time I look at this, it always reminds me of that goat. Apparently it was like this album cover for like this really weird edgy rock band or whatever. Point is, I'm not a fan of the look of it. Nothing against the print itself or anything. The Angelic Pretty Vertical Pintax JSK from 2005. Okay, so it's also a choice because the only issue for me is these vertical kind of ladder lace details. I just don't see the point in them. I feel like the dress would be so much better if it didn't have that. It looks really random and kind of like just put on like that. This is the So-Called Radioactive Cupcake dress. It's called Whipped Magic in Black from 2008. And as someone else said in a different video, when you look at it in the way that it was back then, with the whole scene trend and the neons with the black, it makes sense actually when you see it that way. So I don't think it's actually that ugly. Maybe certain cuts, I don't remember, are a little bit uglier than others, but this in general, the print and the colorways, I just don't really see an issue with. Now we're moving on to Beth, which is a sub-brand of Victorian Maiden. This is called Plenty Ribbon JSK, and I just don't get it. This is also a choice. I'm between and It Was a Choice. Because I just don't really see the logic in the print or the design. Like, why are the ribbons being, or the bows rather, being like strung on like ribbons coming from the waist? Like, I just don't understand. I think I'm gonna go here because it's a dress that makes you go and that dress is from 2008. Next is Baby Floral 3-tier OP from 2003, and I just think that there's something weird about the distance, I guess, between this tier and this one, and then these other ones. Like, there's something here that kind of looks uneven, like it doesn't really make sense. Like, this is far from this looks like it could be the same distance, but it doesn't look like it is actually the same distance. I don't know. And then the other lace detail here also just add more chaos to it. Next is the Baby Florence's Medicine Chest Rosalind JSK 2015. I think my only issue with this, let me take a closer look at it, because I'm pretty sure my only issue with this was the print. Oh yeah, there's something, oh Jesus, yeah, no. It has like this, like, I don't know, like these things that say baby or whatever, but this is an issue with a lot of Lolita prints. that a lot of the times you have to really take a close look to see what it even is, and from a distance it looks either really busy or it looks like something else that it's not meant to look like. For example, these two things here to me kind of look like the oil drill things from like back in the day. Not sure if they're still used like that, but when people used to like drill for oil, they had like these towers like this or something, and that's kind of what they look like to me. And everything else just doesn't really make any sense to me in the design. So yeah, I think it's just gonna go in ugly. This is Gloomy Bear apron. This is not really a dress, it's actually apron and bonnet set from 2004. And my only issue with this really is the weird claws that it has. I mean, I get that it's a bear, but it's a little strange to me, and the shape itself of the arms, I don't know, and the fact that they have this weird, they're kind of like here, like right below the crotch. It's just kind of awkward, and it makes you The next one is, let's see, the Baby Labyrinth Collection Room Secret Slumber yada yada. There's something about the, okay, here's my issue. Something about the tear here, the fact that this is sewn onto the dress instead of just like flowing freely, makes no sense to me. I just don't really like that detail, and that's, I think, the only reason why I had that here, so it's a choice. Next one, what is this? Oh my god, what the fuck is this? Oh my god, what is this? What is that? Oh my god, I had forgotten about this. First of all, what is going on? I think this colorway supposedly is black. Oh, I didn't even tell you what the dress was. It's Baby Paradiso do un Unicorn JSK2 in black supposedly. It looks brown in the picture, but anyway, what's with the weird colorway? It's like green, like it's like this seafoam green with purple, like dark purple, and like this dark brown slash black or whatever. And the cut itself is also really weird. Like the top is like this camisole tank top, as they call them, and it's just very strange and narrow. Like, I know a lot of people make fun of like, oh, it's made for like A cups and no more than that, but like to me this is just like, it's a little too much. I mean, I've heard of Empire waist, but this is like, it really is pushing the limits of humanity. So I'm gonna have it on hideous. Next one is what's this? Soiree of the Beginning of My Memories OP 2013 by Baby. I don't really see that much of an issue with it. I don't even remember. Oh, okay, it was the bows. The bows I thought were a little weird because they just seem like, why do you need so many of them that look the same? They're the same size and everything. It's just like a lot. But it's not a big of a deal, so it was a choice. Oh my god, the next one is a very infamous ugly dress. It's the Crown label, so it's Metamorphose. This is Night Carnival Shearing JSK from 2014. I have, well, people in general have several issues with this dress. One of them is, of course, the entire colorway. It's like this weird salmon pink with, but like, look at it, look at the like bright blue with like royal blue, bright violet, yellow, bright yellow, like chartreuse colors, and I don't know, it's like, it's just a crazy combination. The mint bows here, it's like when you were a child, and there's also like this random red parts on the balloons. It's like when you were a child and you would like use paint to like make drawings, and you would always choose the most saturated colors no matter what, because like you didn't quite realize the thing about color palettes and stuff like that, right? Also, the cut itself is really weird. I mean, why is there like a random ruffle line going on here? And the shearing aspect is also strange to me. Most likely your breasts are gonna be like between, right? They're gonna be like crossed by this shearing part here, and they're not gonna like fit squarely here instead, and it's just gonna be a really awkward look, and I just don't really see the point in the design. Even the cut itself is a little ugly to me, but of course the print is the main issue here. It's just gonna go in hideous. Okay, Angelic, let's see, stripe shearing OP 2012. I think my issue here is just the shearing part, I guess, on the bodies. Like, it's just a little plain looking, I guess, and I'm not a fan of the bows. Like here, this bow here, it looks a little awkward. I guess it's probably detachable, but I'm not a huge fan of it, so I'm gonna leave it at it was a choice. Oh, this is Innocent World Clanbert OP 2010. Again with, I think, the bubble dress thing here going on. Something that I do have to say is that a lot of the times Lolita dresses look better when someone is wearing them. The ugly ones, at least, look better when someone is wearing them rather than on their own. And maybe this is one of those cases, but this look just makes it look like it was badly cut and not like, or badly sewn, and not like it was meant to be this way, you know? Like, it would look accidental, I feel. So it was a design that I think is a choice. Oh, this one is the Juliette Justine Robe de Brême 2013. As you can see, it is quite peculiar. It is a rooster on top of a cat, on top of a dog, on top of a donkey, I think. Very interesting. Kudos if you can pull it off. I'm gonna say it's but yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. Next is Maximum Black Cat Alice Clock Turn JSK from 2010. I think that what I don't like is the random bows that are just like sewn in a way that looks a bit odd to me. I think that's, from what I remember, that's like my only issue with this. And I also have to say that a lot of these dresses, I do like them in a different cut, unless my issue is the print. I probably do like them in a different cut. But this Maximum one, I'm gonna say, I guess it's a choice because it's honestly not even that bad. Next is Maximum Chocolate Ribbon Sweet JSK from 2011. I think this is honestly ugly. These things are supposed to be bows, but to me they barely look like bows. Like, it's just not very well executed, and I think the combination of the polka dot brown with the polka dot pink was just a little bit unfortunate in execution. So I'm kind of between and ugly, but I'm gonna say that's okay. So this is Metamorphose, the Crown label again, self fabric free lace up JSK from 2006. I guess it's just the ruffles that I don't like. I don't know, I guess it's probably that. I can't think of anything else. I mean, it's a very simple cut, so there's nothing to hate too much aside from that. Yeah, I don't think it's very pretty. Not sure that I would say it's ugly, but I'm gonna say it's there's a lot of choices actually. Metamorphose Detective Poodle JSK from 2009. The tubular cut is my main issue here, because I like the print, I like the concept, I like the combination of the black velvet with the plaid red print. I think it's all very pretty in concept, but the cut just makes it look really, really ugly. So it's gonna go in ugly. Metamorphose floral print A-line JSK from 2013. Something about the cut just looks really off to me. It's not even a regular low like drop waist. I'm okay with a drop waist, but this is just pushing it too far. So I'm gonna put it in ugly too. Maybe I'm just getting more ruthless as this goes on, or maybe Meta is just particularly bad. It does have that fame, I guess, of being like the more experimental brand that sometimes makes ugly designs. So this is the high waist shearing tiered JSK from 2006, and it's kind of ugly, but maybe if you like empire waists, you like the shearing bodies. I don't like the shearing bodies in the first place. I don't like the empire waist. I don't like this looks like Rachel lace. The chiffon thing, I'm not really that much of a fan of either. It just combines a lot of things I don't like. So I'm gonna say, I would say it's not that bad, like, to be fair, but I'm gonna say it was a choice in the sense that to put everything, all of those things together, you know, but it overall doesn't make that ugly of a dress, I think. This is Meta JSK with sleeves from 2007. Yeah, I don't really like this. I'm not sure that I can justify this. There's so much strange negative space, which may work in other cuts, in other designs, but not this one in my opinion. And of course these sheared bodies with everything else going on. The ruffles look a little strange to me, I don't know. And also the cut itself is one of those really awkward ones that some old school dresses have that don't really accommodate a large petticoat, but you kind of do need a petticoat with them, so it's a little difficult. But I'm just gonna say but again, it's probably one of those things that look good when someone wears it, and it just looks really strange on its own. Next one is the Metamorphose musical cut cummerbund or cummerbund pinafore dress from 2014. I don't even remember why I dislike this actually. It kind of has a weird look because I feel like looking at it you would think that it's chocolate themed, but it's not. It's like musical themed. You can see like the notes and all of these motifs going on. Yeah, I don't even remember if there's another reason why I dislike this. So I'm gonna say not that bad and move on. Okay, so this is another one of those awkward like cuts from Meta. Again, like the weird, not very petticoat accommodating cut with this very large part of negative space here in the front, like in the middle of the design. The kind of random, I almost feel like it would look better without these ruffles here, like maybe just this part on its own and just this part on its own, because if you're trying to fill up space with this, it kind of looks worse, I feel, than like you might as well go all the way. I don't know, but I appreciate that it comes from a time where like low waist stuff was way more trendy, and also it was trendy in general to have like very slimming stuff. I mean, like skinny jeans and stuff like that, so this fits more, I feel, with that general trend than with like a more cupcake shape. But I still feel the ruffles kind of shouldn't have been there. Okay, so we have this interesting one. This is the Metamorphose Punkuma Camouflage Biker Jacket Style JSK from 2006. I actually really like this. Pretty much all of the colorways, I just kind of chose this one. What I do have a tiny bit of an issue with is our last one for today, which is the Meta Heart Leopard Short Sleeve OP from 2008. It's not like the most hideous thing I've seen in my life, but it's not something like, even if you gave this to me for free, I would be like, I'm not sure that I can even resell it, so I don't know that I want to take it. I don't know. I mean, I don't have a thing against leopard print necessarily. You'll see in the part 2, you'll see how I don't necessarily dislike leopard print, but this one, because of the cut and the style, plus I don't think the print itself is as cute as it could have been. The design is a little too simple and kind of like frumpy, I guess. I just think it deserves to be in ugly. So that is the finished tier list of ugly Lolita dresses. And yeah, so of course this is all just my opinion. I don't know if you like these dresses, that's perfectly fine. Like I said, a lot of these look way better when someone is actually wearing them as opposed to just being like on the mannequin. So yeah, I hope that you found this video in some way entertaining, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!